What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Yo. How you doing, man?
It's a good day, man. I'm long for Monday. You know,
Okay,
you know what I
right.
mean? Oh shit! I guess Monday can't really be long. Monday is just Monday.
But it was good not having to be at work, though.
I went to work today.
You went to work today?
Yeah, we was
Wait
in there.
Wait a
We
minute.
was in
Y'all
there.
ain't get Juneteenth off?
So we got a lot. Okay, so in our defense, man, the new gig, bro, we got so much going on. Like, because part of our program is doing summer programming for schools. And
Gotcha.
so we got programs
That's right.
going on in schools right now. And then this week is just crazy busy with this will be the first time in 2 years the organization has 3 programs going on simultaneously.
Oh,
And so yeah, I mean, so the program really just got back out after COVID probably 3 or 4 months ago. And so this will be the first time probably 4 years
right.
that we've had 3 simultaneous big lift kind of programs going on. And so we were just trying to make sure as a leadership group that we had the staffing to pull it off, right? Like these are like major, do it right. This could mean stronger relationships with people in the future. So
Right.
yeah,
So
man,
you gotta
we
do
was
what
in
you
there.
gotta do.
Yeah, we was in there.
Yeah,
But it wasn't a bad day. It was productive as hell. We got a lot of stuff cranked out. So I
that's
ain't
good.
mad that I worked today, but
Right.
it was a big lift.
I'm definitely off today.
I mean,
I
well, shoot, you just came back, so you needed an off day regardless of whether or not
right. Bro,
you
we
was
gonna get
in
into
there.
that later, but y'all fooling talking about this kids traveling
Bro,
business.
you told me the story, man. You sent me the text and the story. You can't even blame that on the kids, bro.
Right. All of it.
Like the car. Anyway, we'll get into it. We're gonna get into it. But hey, man. So how was your week?
Crazy. Crazy. Traveling and then got back and then just came down with something. So I'm not even drinking tonight. Tonight I'm doing nothing. I just did Dayquil. I did a shot of Dayquil.
Hey, shot.
So
No, but man, how was Father's Day?
Father's Day was dope. We went to Top Golf. We did Top Golf with Danielle's dad. It was pretty good. Got pizza on the way home and tried to get the kiddos together later on. So it was pretty good. How about yours?
It was good, man. Good. Candace always does right, man. Well, and I guess when you say Candace always does right by me for Father's Day and most days, that also means the kids do right. Candace does a much better job of including the kids in Father's Day than I do of including the kids in Mother's Day. Right? Like Mother's Day, it'd be like, yo, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do right by you. But I ain't quite mastered how to get the kids. It's too much wrangling. And then, to me, they're not trustworthy, right? You tell the kids your plans, and then all of a sudden they be done told people, right? So I don't even bother including these jokers.
That was cool. That was cool. Coop got back from spending the day with his mom, came back and said, "We got you a gift card."
Bruh.
And I was like, oh, okay. Danielle was like, "Ooh, what?" He was like, she was like, "But we got him other presents," and he was like, "But we got him a gift card today."
Hey, see, this why so Zay, he'll run up. For those who don't know, Xavier's my oldest, and so Zay will run up on me on all of the gift giving days, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas. He'll run up on me like the day of. He'll be like, "What did we get mommy? We have to go get mommy something." And I'm like, "Bro, I took care of that."
Right.
He's like, "Well, what did we give her?" I'm like, "I ain't telling you."
Right. No.
Like you ain't like my kids ain't trustworthy, so I can't tell them what I get them. So my kids never know. I don't know how Candace manages to tell the kids what we're doing, what they do for me, and not have these jokers tell, because my kids can't hold no war.
Yeah. But I appreciate it. It was a good Father's Day,
Yeah. No. Candace did good. I got so the other day, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at the pool, I seen this couple walking around with like these insulated koozies by Brewmate, and they was like, "Yo, they be at the pool, and the joints just be sitting on the pool deck, and it be hot." And I be like, "How long y'all beer stay cold or your drink stay cold?" They were like, "Bro, they was like, man, it probably stay cold about an hour or whatever." Wow. Like it's sitting in the sun. I was like, "Do you put it in the freezer before you come to the pool?" They're like, "No, we just it stays in the pool bag." And so I was like, "Bet, I like that." And so she heard me say that, and so she got me that. So boom, got that. So beer can inside.
Yeah.
Just squeezes, screws right on.
Dope.
Pretty dope. Yeah. So I like that.
Yeah.
She said something else supposed to be coming, but and then she got I got my Mac a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
About a month ago when I started a new job, but I've been pussyfooting around not getting and I needed a mouse.
Right.
And so she got me the mouse. So I'm like, bet.
Right.
So my wife, she's a good gift giver. She listens.
She hooked it up. I heard on Frank Ski's morning show, they were doing a segment where they had dads call in and say all the presents they didn't want. And I never laughed so hard in my life hearing these dads call up, be like, "You can go on and keep them socks, though." I don't need any more socks. And they're like, "If your mother don't want a vacuum cleaner, don't get me
we don't want socks."
They're like, "Don't give me a lawnmower. Don't give me things
you know what?
that will work." I was like, man, this is hilarious.
My trainer got JT, we had him on the show. He got socks with his kids' pictures on them. And so everything in my being was like, I don't want that. But then I saw the socks and I'm like, okay, would I wear the socks with my kids' pictures on them? I probably would. So it was a cute dope thing, right? Like, so I'm gonna stop short of saying, "Hey, babe, get me socks with my kids' pictures on them." Right. But if I got them, I wouldn't be upset at all.
Nah, I mean, I think anything they would get me, my wife and the kids, I would appreciate, But I love that I'm not the only one that's like, "Oh, gay Hanes socks." Great.
Hey, but nah, what Danielle got for you for your anniversary? Was it that record like it was like the platinum
Yeah.
record, and then
Yeah.
it was like inscribed with your years
The
of being
songs.
married?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She won.
She did. She did. She definitely she finds these great gifts and then she pulls them out of nowhere and it's always throws me off. So, but she's dope. She's dope. She did great. She
Yeah,
did great. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
man. So,
Dad.
what else? What else is going on with Juneteenth, man? How was Juneteenth?
I don't think I did anything.
You didn't do anything for Juneteenth?
No, that was just. I mean, it's Father's Day, so it was more Father's Day, less Juneteenth stuff. Like
Yeah.
there was a bunch of festivals going on in the city, and I didn't. You know, she's like, "Yo, you want to do a festival or something?" I was like, "I don't really want
Yeah.
to go."
I feel you.
You know,
Yeah.
I was like,
Like I said, remember our conversation before was that Juneteenth is more of an observance holiday. It's not like a go out and go do a bunch of stuff, right? Like I'm celebrating being free, right? So what did Tal say?
So, hold on, Tal just said I shouldn't have to work on Juneteenth. No, you shouldn't, Tal. Like if you didn't want to work, you should have, boom, like, hey, my ancestors worked enough for free, so I'm not coming to work today.
Well, I thought it was just fairly interesting hearing all the varying different ways that people accounted for the holiday, right? So I think a lot of Black people were like, "Oh, it's Juneteenth. We have Juneteenth off," right? I heard some white folks that were like, "We have a federal holiday."
It's a federal holiday.
And I was like, "Yeah, but are you going to say the federal holiday?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a federal holiday." I mean,
nah.
and I was like,
So,
oh.
you know what I find suspicious in my Dr. Umar voice? Yeah, I posted it on Instagram today in my story, and I got it from Tasha, another friend of the show. I think it was something along the lines of, "So can we teach the kids why they have a new federal holiday or not?" Something along those lines.
Right.
Let me go and find the exact quote. So now that Juneteenth is a federal holiday, maybe we should teach school children why. And
Right.
that's a dope, like,
Yeah.
when we sit back and we think about all that's going on with critical race theory, quote unquote, like we give all these kids this we give everybody this federal holiday, but we don't want to teach people why it's a federal holiday.
Right.
I don't know. I don't really
Oh
have
no,
much
it's
more
kind
to
of
say
crazy.
than that. I mean, but it's
It is crazy.
kind of ass backwards.
When you think about it, it is. It is like, how are we going to have the federal holiday but not be able to talk about that federal holiday
Yep.
anywhere else? Like that's kind of. So then I think that's where you get people like I was on a call and somebody was like, "Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't know we had it off." And I was like, right? Like it's not that they were targeting the date or saying like, "Oh, like they're racist or anything." They just weren't aware. But shouldn't we be more aware of these things? But then again, I go back to my barometer of holidays, and I gotta say, the one that I'm still mystified about is Labor Day. Right? No one ever explained Labor Day. I don't know what Labor Day is for. I don't know why we celebrate it. I don't know what's supposed to happen on this. Who's labor? When labor? Right?
I mean, so like they do this huge Memorial Day parade out here, and Candace and I looked at each other like, yeah, we're not gonna go to that Memorial Day parade, are we? Like, in my heart of hearts, like when I think about the Memorial Day parade out here, all I see are the people who marched on who were at January 6th and tried to take over the Capitol. So I'm like, I really can't see myself going to the Memorial Day parade.
Well, Georgia still recognizes Confederate Memorial Day as well, which is also really problematic, right? To say, "Oh yeah, let's have a Memorial Day for the Confederate soldiers that died," and it's what, right? I don't know why would we be doing this? I don't. Maybe I just don't have that Southern heritage.
It ain't
gene.
okay. All right, I'm not going there.
Well,
Hey, so we got a hot hour.
okay.
Carrie's sick.
All right.
Y'all know why we giving a holiday to traders, right? Like we can we
Okay.
can go there if the streets want to go there, but
we can skip it. We can skip it. I'll skip it this time, but just know it's in the back of my mind. Georgia celebrating Confederate
Traders.
Memorial Day.
Celebrating traders.
Right. It's kind of weird.
So yeah.
All right, man. So what else? What else is going on out there in the world?
So all right. So the other day, man, I woke up on Twitter. Y'all know Twitter is my happy place. Twitter is my happy place. And so I woke up on Twitter and there was this elephant, and like the memes had already started. Like it was an elephant sitting down with Oprah. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like,
right.
Like, why is an elephant?
Why would an elephant being interviewed? Why is Babar getting interviewed by Oprah Winfrey?
Why is the elephant doing a red table talk with Jada Pinkett Smith?
Why is Dumbo out here flexing? Right. So tell me why Dumbo out here flexing.
So of course I had to go and find the source material. And so I just went to Twitter and I typed in the elephant. And fam, there was this elephant in India that drug a woman to death, like beat her down, drug her to death.
Trampled her.
Showed up a week later to the funeral.
With a herd.
With the herd, drug her out of the casket and proceeded to stomp her all over again. And then showed up a week later with the herd again and tore up the whole village.
No. Crazy.
Fam.
You remember? Do you remember months ago we had a story it was in India too about the monkeys and the dogs and how the monkeys were exacting revenge on the dogs, like tossing them off of the ceilings. What is happening in India that these animals are like on a whole nother level?
I was in tears. Like,
I guess that's the remake of Babar is not going to happen now. What did the lady do though? Do you remember what the lady did? Because it was kind of crazy.
I don't remember, but you know, of course, our other friend Justin was like, "Yo, maybe the elephants pass down, you know, trauma through lineage." You know, so I said, "Bro, I don't know. All I know is the elephant had beef, and killing the woman was not enough." Like, and then one of the memes had the elephant walking through the funeral with black Air Force Ones on. Like, I spent about an hour down a Twitter rabbit hole that had your boy in tears. I'm talking real grown man tears. Like I don't know what else to say. It was hilarious.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. It says, incredibly, the elephant then proceeded to attack the funeral and targeted Maya's corpse. Remember, this is an elephant, right? An elephant. Trampled it furiously before letting out a roar that signaled other elephants from its herd to wreck the rest of the village. The same elephant also somehow managed to identify Maya's home and went on to smash it and killing all the goats living there.
Oh no, it killed the goats?
Yeah. Like,
so the elephant was like, I'm done with the whole family.
The elephant was like, fuck you, fuck your house, fuck your goats, all that.
Your grain. Hey. I want to say I read that it trampled their farm.
Yeah. The whole village.
Bro. See, me and Tyler in the same place. Because when I seen the video of the elephant running to the funeral, I was done. I was like, no.
They said one separate elephant. Here's where it gets like, what? The most disconcerting thing was how that one elephant had managed to keep an eye out for Maya's corpse throughout all the mayhem. So while they're tearing up the village, it's like, where is she? Where is she at? Right? With some villagers even saying that they saw it still attacking her body even after they returned to survey the damage. Like that is hate on a whole nother level. That elephant hate. I know elephants got like some crazy memory, but that's wild. I want to know what she did. Right?
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't, because I don't want somehow the elephant to end up over here. It'll be my luck that elephant get bought by the Atlanta Zoo, and then it get free, hustle all the way down to Auburn, down 85, and it trampled my house. And I don't really want that smoke. I just don't.
It says the villagers speculated that the woman may have done something in the past to offend the beast, and that it managed to retain the thought in its head until the opportunity arose to seek revenge.
Fam.
Like, what? That's crazy.
Fam. Let me tell you something. We are at the place in life, right, where it is time for us to stop fucking with these animals.
Right. These animals.
It's time. They bro, I seen another video where the dude, where it was an orangutan in the cage, one of them big orange, big orange joints, right? The big orange monkeys. Dude came up and started, talking shit outside of the cage.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing reached his arm around, like out of the cage, and had my man face pinned up against the cage. And it took 3 or 4 people to come and pull this man off. And I'm like, bro,
monkeys are strong, bro.
Like why? And then I seen another video. It was a father and son. They was hiking in the woods, and then a bear gonna come out and start walking up the hill after him. And the little mama up at the top recording the video, talking about "Go away, bear." And I'm like, if y'all don't get y'all ass gone,
that bear about to eat you, bro.
That family can't be no longer. I'm sorry. Like Tal, I'm right there with you. Like animals are done, and they're tired. They're tired.
I bet you won't be. I bet you they sent a message that was the elephant mafia. I bet you that village you gonna stop messing with them elephants. They're gonna be like, I remember a few years ago when they trampled the whole town and what they did to Maya.
Like this all started with Harambe. Remember Harambe a couple years back?
Yeah,
that gorilla that they killed at the zoo.
Elephants remember.
I'm not doing this no more. I'm not like. And then you got all these people that go to these foreign countries and they want to ride on the elephant's back. And they think that shit is cute, and they want to play with the baby elephants, bruh. Like these are animals, right? They don't care.
They do not.
Like you, like, oh, they domesticated. I seen another lady literally today, a woman playing with a baby bear, playing on her face, and then all of a sudden the baby bear bite her face, bite her chin, and I'm like, bro, what did you think? Like. There's nothing in my mind that says, hey, sit down on this bench and play with this baby bear.
Yeah, like when I was watching Tiger King, I was watching all them people take pictures with tigers and lions and all that. I was like, are you crazy? I'm not playing with no damn lion. Right?
I don't need that smoke in my life.
That's something I don't need to do. I saw The Ghost in the Darkness. You ever seen that joint?
No, that don't seem like something I watch.
It's a true story about these lions in Africa that got a taste for blood and started massacring people like all throughout these villages, right? And they went to go hunt them down and then found their den and found all these human bones down there, right?
Nope.
They were like, they're killers. These animals are targeting humans, right? It's like ever since that, nope, I'm done. I'm good.
bro. Like at this point, man, like they're tired.
Right.
They're tired. Like they're like, bro, I ain't got no more.
Right. Takesha, it's Val Kilmer in that joint. I think it's Val Kilmer.
Yo, so speaking of Val Kilmer, I haven't seen Top Gun yet. The new
We
one.
just saw it. We saw it today.
I hadn't seen no movies in a long. I was gonna see that yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to go out or Monday or Sunday. But did you know that they CGI'd his whole voice for that movie?
Did they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because old boy got throat cancer.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't. I think he's been treated, but he got that joint. We got the hole in his neck.
Yeah.
And so Tom Cruise said that he wasn't going to do the movie at all unless they got Val Kilmer and without Val. Yeah. And so, but Val couldn't do it, so they CGI'd his whole voice.
Yeah, the Top Gun joint. I got so much respect for Tom Cruise, man. I'm like, Tom Cruise is an actual superhero. He's the closest thing we got to a superhero. This dude is doing all these stunts. Like there's like a little special with James Corbin where he's like taking around flying and all that. And Tom Cruise is doing all the tricks from the movies. And he's like, yeah, I'm a pilot. I can do all this stuff. I'm like, you're an actor and you doing all this stuff. And then they showed his stunt from the Mission Impossible movies. He does all his own stunts.
He does.
I'm like, this dude is crazy.
I want to say that the Top Gun, there's another fly in my house. Top Gun, they asked for the newer airplanes, but the Navy and Air Force turned them down because I think they use like the F-14 Tomcat, which is is that the one, or do they use the F-16?
No, they have.
Anyway,
I think they have.
Tell me.
I think they have F-15s in there.
So the Navy's new airplane is the F-35. And so that's what they wanted to use in the movie, but the Navy was like, yeah, no, you can't. And so, yeah.
Crazy.
So no, I ain't seen none of these movies, man. I have really been slipping on my pimping. Top Gun, I hear, has been amazing. I ain't seen Batman, even though that's on like HBO Max now.
That's on HBO. Come on, bro.
I ain't seen Doctor Strange yet.
Doctor Strange is coming on Disney Plus on Wednesday.
I know. So I felt guilty because I really felt like I wanted to see that in theaters, but now I can't justify it because it's coming out on Wednesday.
Nah.
So
all those.
So
movies,
no.
Yeah, it'd be good. I'm glad we saw Top Gun on the screen, right?
I mean, I'm gonna go see Top Gun because like my dad is watching. He said he waited 20 years, and it's like Top Gun. I will watch the original Top Gun to this day. Like Top Gun, one of my favorite movies, hands down. So I'm gonna go see it in theaters.
Action movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've been watching Miss Marvel and the Obi-Wan joint. So
those have both been really done well, I thought.
Yeah.
It's Miss Marvel. I watched, I think, the first 2 episodes, even though the viewership is down for Miss Marvel compared to the other shows. The way that's done, it's really, really well. Yeah,
it has a lot of vibes of Spider-Man in there, but also this youthful, authentic kind of take on what it's like to be a child of immigrants and a hero story at the same time. And it's done really well. So
and really like the other note that they did really well was the way that they brought her powers to life, I thought, right? I mean, we jumping all over the place here.
There's some people that are like, man, I really wish they would have stuck to the source material, but
no.
I mean, it's hard, right? So
yeah. And when you introduce an Indian, this is your first Indian girl or Indian character, right? How can I bring her powers to life in a way that's culturally inclusive? And so I think the way Disney did that, to me, was really impeccable. Like, so how are we culturally aware of that?
Let me ask you this, because this is something that came up during the episode. So if you're watching Miss Marvel, there's a scene where she's with another character in her life, and they're talking about Indian movies, right? And actors. And they reference someone, I think someone has theorized this. The actor that they keep talking about is actually the Eternals guy from Silicon Valley.
Oh,
like that's the running joke. Is
hold
like,
on. Let me catch up. Let me catch up, and we can revisit that offline.
yeah. So
I don't want to spoil
that's a
it.
pretty dope tie-in. But I was thinking, doesn't he count as probably the first MCU Indian actor of Southeast Asian descent?
I would say yes. Yeah. But I would also maybe argue, well, no, he was a feature character. She's the main character. He was a feature. But oh yeah.
I'm down
So
for
my,
that.
my
So
but I will so but I will say that my original point was the way that they brought her powers to life, I think making
yeah,
them culturally inclusive, I think
right.
for me would probably push her over the edge, as opposed to the Eternals dude. So my dad brought up a good point. Switching back to Obi-Wan. Yes, we did hear the hate
Yeah.
about that black girl, which to me was like, do we not know what color Darth Vader is?
I mean, you're gonna go that way. I'm gonna go a separate way. Star Wars fans tend to be the most racist fans I've ever seen.
Yep.
For people that don't even exist in
Bro,
this universe, it's a
they don't exist
galaxy.
in any universe. Far,
It's a
far away.
galaxy far, far away. This is the opening line. She's not black. She might look black, but she's not black, right?
But
point two, even if she was black, which the actress is black, right? The hell are you talking about, man? It's all made up. Like people get so what about the source material and how
there is
what
no
about
source
the lightsaber
material.
color and this is ridiculous. Like I'm so mad that this is like get off of it, man. Calm down. You whack. That girl doing her thing. She's doing good to me.
She killed that show. Like
Yeah.
she acted her ass off.
Right.
In that show. Like to me, she might be next to Mandalorian, next to the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
She might be my favorite Star Wars character out of all the Disney Plus shows.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think she's an interesting character for sure. I'm not sure if she's my favorite, but I definitely would say that she presents some mystery. There's some things that just aren't very clear about her motivations, right? And why those are that way. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it being a different take on Star Wars.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like I do kind of I'm interested in how they're going to reconcile this with the main movie group, because I think from Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi or whatever the first one was, right? I thought that was Princess Leia's first time meeting Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? But
apparently not. So
right.
I'll say this. My issue with Star Wars right now, and we're getting into Nerd Kingdom, and I don't want to lose too many people. My issue right now is Star Wars, to me, is struggling to expand their universe, and introduce characters that are outside of the main storyline, right? Outside of the Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker ethos. Whereas Star Trek is doing a much better job of using their shows to progress the universe, right?
Yeah.
Like you have Discovery, you got all, with the exception of Picard, right? You got Discovery, and you got this new show, Bold New Place or whatever it's called, which are going outside of the traditional Star Trek realm, and it's moving away from the Captain Picard ethos center, and really pushing the universe forward. Where Star Wars, on the other hand, is contracting their universe and focusing it more heavily on Luke, Leia, in the traditional characters. So
Well, they said some people in the Star Wars planning are now starting to say there are other stories that we should go with, right? And I think that's a keen move. I do want to highlight your dad though for a second, man. That Who We Are on Netflix is a major. I saved it. It's like a lecture. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it looks excellent. So,
So
I'm
I struggle, like, and I'll watch it eventually because because of the host. I forgot his
Mhm.
name. Um, I really like. I am trying to. I understand the value of watching things that center back on reality, but
Right.
I'm also living that reality, and so I also try to make sure that I'm finding content to digest that is an escape from the current reality, if that makes sense.
I
Like I'm
just I
like,
just appreciate that there's more ways to access critical race theory than inside the school. There's another excellent documentary on there. Um, I think it's called The G Word, and it's sponsored by Obama. With the guy, what is that guy's name? He always answers. He had like a show, Adam knows everything or something, and like
okay.
they have a special where they just talk about the history of government and how we got to where we are now.
That's
And
yeah.
I appreciate that they found another pathway that you're like, oh, yeah, you don't want to talk about this in school. It's on Netflix, right? I'm willing to bet that somebody can throw that up on Netflix and learn some actually really good content,
100%. 100%.
Yeah, dope. So
So hey man,
good suggestion there.
so we got about 20 minutes left in the show, man. We have not gotten to your trip. Um, so I feel like we have to pause on all
I'm
the
still
other stuff.
traumatized. I'm still traumatized by the trip. I don't even want to talk about
All
the
right,
trip.
so tell us. Hey, help me help you get off the ledge.
There is no ledge. There's just staying at the house for now on.
No. All right. So are we so you're saying you are not flying with the kids.
No, no,
But what you described to
no.
me wasn't a fault of the kids.
Hey man, that's because you got the light version. The trip was great. The trip
See,
was great.
mom talking about the trip was mom laughing, which I know she
She
know.
laughing because
Child,
she knows. She
child
laughing
talking
because she
about the
knows.
trip. The trip went well. The pictures
LOL.
that Danielle posted
Great
showed
picture.
me that the trip went
Great
well.
picture. That trip was stressful, bro. But
But it's your first. All right. Here we go. It was the first one with the fam on a plane.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it was good seeing family. It was good like connecting. Coop got to see his cousins that are his age that he's never seen before. I
And
got
you're
family.
gonna take that away from your baby.
Hell yeah, take it away.
You
No,
can't, bro.
no, I'm not taking it away. I'm just saying we're gonna pause on it because I think it's hard. So we talked a couple weeks ago about the routine, keeping your routine
Yeah.
with your kids,
Keeping
right?
the routine. Yep.
It's hard keeping a routine on vacation, man. And
All
when
right.
Coop
So
doesn't stay inside a routine, and
mhm.
it's like, oh, we got to be here, then we got to go there, then we got to go here, then we got to go there. It just was all over the place. By the time we left, this is the part where it got a little bit too much with the plane trip aspect, right?
Mhm.
We showed up to the gate. So we're at the airport, right? We're like, oh, we're just gonna grab some food at the airport. It's all good. Normally restaurants are open. We show
No,
up on the terminal. No restaurants are open at all.
hold on. Are you talking about the one? You're not talking about at Hartsfield. You're talking about coming
No,
home.
in Richmond, right?
Yeah. See, that's yeah.
So
We're spoiled by Hartsfield International.
no, but I've flown out of Richmond before, and the restaurants are always available. Just
Mhm.
randomly, restaurant closed. So Coop being three and a half is like, I want pancakes. We're
Yep.
like, bro, we can't have pancakes right now. I
Mhm.
want pancakes.
Pancakes.
We're like, you can't have pancakes right now. I want pancakes. And he starts going crazy. Then we finally got him some food. He calms down. We go over to the gate to get on the plane. From the minute we got over to the gate, he's like, I want to get on the plane. I'm like, okay, we're about to get on the plane. No, I want to get on the plane now. We're like, no, we got to wait our turn. We got to get on the plane. We'll get on the plane. I want to get on the plane now. He falls out. He's throwing a big temper tantrum in the middle of the aisle, trying to get to the check your joints, right? Next thing you know, he throwing the temper tantrum on the jetway, throwing the temper tantrum in the aisleway. We finally get him sit down. He's like, where is Encanto? We're like, oh, this dude is firing on all cylinders. Right? Remy was
hold on.
cool.
What time did y'all fly home?
Like 12:15 or so.
Okay.
So then Remy was cool for most of the flight till we got there. Now you got Coop kind of tripping out. And then Remy wanted to feed. And she was like, no. Like, I think you misunderstand. I don't want to eat when we get off the plane. I want to eat now. Right?
Hey, Candace was she would have pulled that boob right back out, like plow.
No, Danielle did it, but it
so she didn't want it.
No, she did, but she was like yelling, going crazy. It was just a lot. It was a lot.
I feel you.
We're gonna take a chill on it. We're gonna take a chill.
I'm not saying don't fly. I'm just saying you probably should revisit this moment and give the kids another shot, right? This was Coop's second time flying.
Mm-hmm.
And he flew fine leaving Atlanta, right? So it was just, okay, so the vacation part, the hell with schedules on vacation, right? Y'all know us. Ain't no schedule. Like the kids' normal bedtime is 7:30, like be sleep by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
On vacation, it's like ride till you fall, right? Or within reason, right? Xavier, it's ride till you fall. Avery, we probably still keep you pretty close to bedtime, maybe 8:30, because you gotta kind of ride.
I get it.
I'm sure Coop was gonna turn up either way, but I say
hey, no. And then I didn't tell you this. We went to go check in to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we going through the airport. I'm looking at my boarding pass. I'm like, something look different on these boarding passes. Not thinking much of it. We walk. If you're familiar where Clear pre-check is in Atlanta, it's way off in the side, right?
Yep.
We get over there. They go, oh, she don't have pre-check on her joint. I was like, she don't have pre-check on it. They're talking about Danielle. I was like, she does have pre-check. They're like, it's not on her ticket. She needs to go all the way back over to the other.
That's bullshit.
Right? So I will say this. After carrying them kids, right, back and forth,
BS, though.
Clear ended up having someone walk us over to the Delta desk, right, and walked us straight up to the front. I can't say enough about Clear. They took care of this, right? She walked us up. She was like, she has TSA pre-check. It's not on her ticket. Delta says, yeah, 90% of the time it'll be on there. 10% of the time they take it off from random audit checks. I was like, what? No, this one.
See, that happened to us when we went to Puerto Rico, except we didn't have pre-check. We just did Clear. And so Candace and I are both Clear. Her father is not. And so the lady was like, hey, y'all going to do this from now on. They was like, oh, he doesn't. I think they was going to scan his face, and he wasn't popping up in the system. So something was off. And so finally the girl came up, and she was like, oh, if he doesn't have it, then before you fly, you're supposed to add him to your travel party so that he can go through with you guys. Yeah. And we were like, oh, my bad. She's like, but don't worry about it right now. I'm going to just walk you
they made
to
us
the front of Clear. No. See, the Delta Clear people was like, yo, we just going to walk you to the front of Clear.
Right.
And help get you guys through this process super quick. See, I think sometimes it's just people being assholes and not reading the moment and say, lady, I got 2 kids. You
Right.
know, help, you know, like
They ain't giving a
you
fuck.
see,
They ain't
yeah. So
And I was
I
like,
don't know,
I'm
man.
so appreciative for that lady from Clear that walked us over because we, at this point, we like an hour from boarding, right? We were trying to get through security. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
About to split us up, and Coop come with me, but then Danielle goes through separately with Remy. No, we ain't gonna
That's
do all that.
stupid.
So very thankful for that. But we need a time, we need a chance to depress from the trip. The trip was a lot.
So you need a you need a kidless vacation, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a wrap.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know, we talked about it. You know, Candace's birthday coming up, and she wants to do something. So we trying to figure out how we can, you know, do a long weekend or something like that somewhere.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna figure out
we'll
something.
let you know. We'll let you know. No. Well, because we, you know, we need. I think both of us are in that past the point of vacation. Like it's time, you know.
Yeah.
So we just need to figure it out.
Keisha, I gotta big up Keisha here. Need a vacation from the vacation.
Yes. No, that's real talk, man. I think, you know, but you know, like that's why I appreciate she ain't watching right now, but Candace set that goal of wanting to do a vacation every quarter.
Yeah.
And I think what that has helped create is, you know, by the time you're not getting to the, oh shit, I need a vacation moment before you have another vacation coming. But I think this one has gone a little longer than we would have gone on vacation normally. Oh, hey, what's up, babe? We would have gone on vacation probably 4th of July, but we ain't gonna be able to get that in this year. So yes, I think maybe her birthday is July 27th. So we'll probably we're thinking about doing a long weekend somewhere. So we will definitely keep you and Danielle in the loop. Just go ahead and get the babysitter. Hold on. Just go get the babysitter lined up. Let me look at the calendar right now. Go ahead and confirm the babysitter for the weekend of the 23rd. Do 22, 23, 24.
Dude, let me show you this. I'm gonna show you this.
Do it. Are you gonna get the babysitter or not?
Huh?
Are you gonna get the babysitter?
Yeah, we're gonna try and get a babysitter.
Don't try. Just get the babysitter. Hold on, let me see.
Look at all them damn bags. Exactly.
Are those car seats?
Car seats, 2 car seats.
Bruh.
Baby bag of just stuff.
Hold on. What I tell you? But see, I told you. What? I said buy the car seats and ship them shits to your parents to thing.
Nah, man,
you didn't need them on the plane.
We don't. No, we checked those. We checked them.
But put the picture back up.
We needed it for the rental,
bro. You could have got an Uber with car seats.
I never heard of that.
Okay. So other thing we started doing, we did it this time when we went to Puerto Rico, is we started doing car services, and you can get a car service and request a car seat. They're gonna charge you like $5-10 for a car seat in a car service,
bro.
I told you. I said Amazon Prime, all of the crap that you need for them kids. Uber has car seats.
See, Danielle's in here now because she knows.
Danielle,
we're both like,
it's either Uber or Lyft. One of the two. Candace is here. One of the two has car seats. You just have to request it. But we did it. So Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico changed my life, bro. Oh yeah, and the rental car companies have car seats too. So my wife, she don't want to put me on all the game because she do all the research. But we started doing our car. So we got to Puerto Rico, and instead of renting a car, we were like, "Yo, we gonna get to Puerto Rico late. Let's just get a car service." And no lie, car service for us ran us, I think, $60 for a car to get us to from the airport to the hotel or Airbnb.
Mm.
Extra $5 would have been a car seat. But for our size group, Uber would have been more. And
Right.
so, you know, like, bro, like the cars, like that's the other thing I'm looking forward to. You know, we move to the city every time we fly, bro. I'm not driving to the airport anymore.
When
Like, I am not.
When you're
Go
in
ahead.
a city, definitely you got those in-town rates to the
That's what I'm
airport.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
I am not, from now on when we travel, I'm not Ubering from the airport. I'm going to pay for a car service, and there's going to be a man or woman standing there at baggage claim when I get off the plane with a sign that has my name on it,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm gonna go.
it's dope.
That's me,
This
bro.
first time. That's why I'm like, I need a chance to just decompress.
Yeah. So either way, you still could have shipped them car seats to mom and them, and they had them come get y'all from the airport.
Yeah, but we couldn't have done a car service anyway. We needed to do the rental car because we was going up to New Jersey.
Oh, that night?
No, we spent like 4 or 5 days in Richmond. 4 or 5
So how
days.
far was Richmond? We're gonna do logistics. We're gonna be in logistics.
Bruh, I'm just telling you, I need a break from travel with kids.
Oh no. Yeah. No. That's always a real thing. That's always a real thing. No, but we're gonna get this. Hey, go ahead and get the babysitter locked in. 22. I ain't even checked this with my wife yet because I don't even know what's on her calendar. But my calendar, I think, is free 22 through 24. So okay. Danielle, Candace are both watching the show. Y'all sync up, find the babysitters, and see, boom.
I'm telling
my wife be knowing.
We
Let's
don't
see.
chill.
She said, "Let the baby see the world. Let the baby see the. Let the baby see the world. Let the baby see the world."
I'm chilling on it. Nah, man. But you want to do our favorite part of the episode before we get up out of here?
I don't know if I have a. But yeah, go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hero villain time. Your villain can't be traveling with children.
No, it's not. No, I wouldn't. I would say my hero is a scientific breakthrough in quantum computing. It's really geeky stuff.
Tell me more.
Scientists have figured out a way to use quantum mechanics to transport data to a quantum computer far away without ever actually moving physical data, physical space or something. It's amazing. So
send me the link to this story.
Basically, a quantum computer can work on a really complex equation that would take a supercomputer right now, would take the Watson computer like a month or so to do, maybe longer, but a quantum computer can do it in minutes, right? And at that, the security with this teleportation thing is that it won't even know what it's working on. It just does the equation. It has no idea what actually is going on. It's amazing stuff. But quantum computing is going to change the game.
100%.
Okay, so I'll send you the article.
Yeah, send me that sounds so amazing. And Danielle, yes, we can take Remy to the beach because my girl deserves a beach trip because I know she got fire beach clothes. But I will say you and Carrie and all of us probably need our own trip. We missed our trip this year that we normally take to Lake Oconee. Right. So we need our couples trip back. So yeah. We'll get that plan for this sometime this summer. And then we can postpone Remy's beach trip to another day. Who's your villain?
My villain is inflation. It's about to get. I can't signal this enough, right? There's a video going slightly viral on Reddit where a farmer is talking about the food prices of raising cattle and meats and different like chickens and things like that. And she's saying how a bale of hay last year cost her $2, now costs $20, and that cost is not put into the cost of chicken yet, right? So she's like warning people, be aware that in 2023, you're likely to see chicken at $17, $18 a pound, right? A pound of ground beef going for $40. It's crazy. Inflation is insane. Is insanity right now.
Yeah, inflation's a bitch.
Wreak havoc everywhere.
And so, what we're not talking about, and I'm not going to get on this high horse, but we're right now we're experiencing inflation solely because of corporate greed. Like literally, I want to say the cost of a barrel a year ago versus the cost of a barrel today is virtually the same of oil. But yet gas prices are double what they were. So oil and gas companies are charging us double for something that cost them the exact same amount as it cost them last year. So anyway, I'm not going to get on my high horse and talk about corporate greed and how it's the root of all evil. But
it's just getting crazy. Like you got to get out there. You got to realize what's going on, because this inflation stuff, this is like serious business, man.
The Feds raised the rate to raise the interest rate 0.75%.
Right, but in the short term, what that's going to do is create even more pressure on wages, right? And if the companies then turn to technological answers and say, "Oh, we don't really need the workers," then you'll see massive layoffs, right? And it's kind of cyclical in that way, right? We want people to get paid more, definitely. The companies are like, yeah, I want to pay them more and make profits, so I'm going to pass that off to the consumer. Yeah, and it's no, we want your profits to go down. And they're like, why would I ever kind of go along with that, right?
Exactly.
But it's inflation is incredibly dangerous, especially to Black folks in the equity gap with wealth, right? Because even imagine what's about to happen with student loan forgiveness, right? Inflation skyrockets, right? The dollar turns weaker. They use that weaker dollar to pay off your student loans. And then that student loans get paid off, but you still have the economic weightiness of higher interest rates and a less powerful dollar long term. So yes, they gave you 10,000, but they didn't do anything to your real cost, because milk is now costing 4 times as much, right? So the fact that Joe Biden's only considering 10,000 in the face of record high, 40-year high inflation is insanity, because it's costing you more money to live today, and that little 10,000 ain't gonna do anything. So that's why it's my villain. But let me stop before my day wears off.
Hey, you should have took that NyQuil. I don't even take like Dayquil don't seem strong enough to me. Like maybe it's a placebo. It could be. If I'm that sick, Candace tell you, the minute I feel sick, like I don't even have to. Like, what's that? I will go and take a emergency and a nighttime Alka-Seltzer Plus and be like, boom, and then I will like OD on B12. Like that's traditionally my regimen. I will mix emergency with a nighttime. It don't matter the time of day. I'm not gonna go to sleep. Yeah. But I will mix an emergency and a nighttime Alka-Seltzer Plus and be set. Like I am not going to get sick. Anyway.
Yeah. Who's your hero?
I think my hero we talked about. I think my hero is probably gonna be I'll change it. I was gonna say the elephant because the elephant story was hilarious to me, and I think the world deserves more elephant content. But I'll say my hero is Candace this week,
Dope.
I just enjoyed. I don't think I did anything extra special, like anything more special than any other Father's Day. I think I've just been in a mood lately, and so just to have a day to say, "Boom, Happy Father's Day," it made me feel good. Help, perspective eyes. I guess that's not a word, but that's the word we'll go with. Perspective eyes shit, I guess is probably the right thing. So yeah, Candace is my hero of the week. She does a lot to keep the family and the house moving. So really, really appreciate all the effort, all the hard work. And then for her to take out that time and say, "Hey, we love you, Dad." So
Right.
Oh, and she makes fire reels. If y'all haven't seen her latest reel, she did a Happy Father's Day reel, and it's super dope. And then just the fact that she went back so far in the archives to with some of these pictures, I'm like, wow, which how old am I? And which kid is
Right.
this?
Right.
Right? So yeah, so her reels are dope. So hero is Candace. My villain of the week is something a little bit, more. I don't have a serious bone in my body today. I think I'm starting to wear down and get tired, but and I got to go and review an organizational budget after this is over. So,
Oh yeah.
so my villain for this week is probably I saw a video before we got on, and it was a roach, one of them big little outside roaches, and it was riding a goldfish in a fish tank. Like the water was it was just like, what the fuck? Like it just put it in perspective, man. That animals / roaches are gonna outlive us all, and they're probably gonna be the what takes us out. Like, bro, like the roach was riding the fish.
Right. That's crazy.
And it's just like it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, but I couldn't turn away. And so I'm going to send it to the text group right now so that you guys can see it as well. Yeah. And I'll share it in a minute on the Drunk Mondays page. But it was nasty. It was my other hero. Sorry. Went out with Justin a couple of days ago, and we went to this art thing. What is it when people sell their art exhibit thingy?
Yeah.
He got invited. He was like, "Yo, you want to go?" So I went, and it was all black art.
That's what's
bunch
up.
of black folk in there, and shit was selling, right? $8,000, $5,000, $10,000, of artist work hanging on the wall. Boom, red dots all over the place, signifying that it had been sold. And it just made me feel good to see like us supporting us,
right,
in a major way, right? In that Bill Cosby show kind of moment, with us buying black art. I sent Candace one of them. I'm like, yo, it was so dope. Like, I said, loan me $7,100. I can buy this. And she was like, yeah, no, you ain't getting that. But it was super dope to see black artists being celebrated that way.
Right.
And to see us spending real cash to buy this art and appreciate it that way. So another one of my heroes for the week. So that's all I got, man.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good
really,
stuff.
really good stuff.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Well, this was a great episode.
Yeah, good episode, man. Good episode. I'm about to share. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna share the on Instagram. I'm gonna share the roach riding the in our story. I'll share the roach riding the fish. Boom. Done. There y'all go. So y'all can see it. So that's all I got, bro. I'm tired.
All right, man.
Gotta work.
Hey, I feel you. I'm about to go take this NyQuil and take care of this baby. So
hey man, real talk. Congratulations on doing the first trip with the kids, man. I know it was rough. Danielle, congratulations to you as well. Again, know it was rough, but you're making memories that'll last forever in the baby. So keep up the good work, man. We will
We'll
go on
try.
our vacation soon. We will go on our kid-free vacation soon, man. But thank y'all for joining the show today. I'm Jeff.
I'm Carrie. Peace out.
Drop Mondays, baby.